Hello, one and all. This is Luckless LoveLocks, and welcome to a Luckless Looks at the Thaumaturge. This is a game by Fool's Theory and 11-Bit Studios, and I'd like to thank them for the copy to play with all of you. Thaumata is a word, I assume I'm pronouncing that right, a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or a tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
That seems like a pretty rough condition to be in. Seeing that.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
So it looked like we were kind of out in a cabin alone in the woods.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
Imagine having that thing following you around.
You think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
That's so true, yeah. Especially in this
I hope the man
time.
you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you.
Who am I kidding? It's the same
Just
these days
because
too.
we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you're safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Ligia. I was going to say Ligia. Who is that? What? Interesting playing this because I'm also playing Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. It's got a similar vibe so far. But this is more of isometric CRPG.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Thank you. No. First, play a trick on him. I always take the chance to play a trick on people.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Aggravate your father. Okay, like, we're taking a look at this game, right? So I think I'm going to take some more interesting choices, like aggravate your father.
Please add, tell father I'm writing bad checks in his name all over Europe.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Victor with a W, not a V.
I'm just going to
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
notify the police, too.
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Freaking
Pardon?
creepy.
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
And we're in Transcaucasia, August 31st, 1905. Yeah, move around. Looks like there's stuff to select. Lost letter, dear Antony. It feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land, among foreign people, to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constanti. Yes, I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship. But if it does, please tell Anilka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. That'd be cool if we could deliver that. Dear Yanko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now. It is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. That's a smart investment. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. Hey, I'm getting experience. It says find the miracle worker in the village. Is there anything else in here? No. So I can move around using WASD. Looks like there's character inventory, maybe goals, map. Entries, okay. And, or we can click to move. Kind of like your standard CRPG. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. Good, because I have terrible perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words. And you can reach your goal easier. Ah, okay. Oh, it's funny. I look like the exclamation mark is on the... oh, I could hold down the button, too, to move around. That's good. I thought it was on the train. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Buligin were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc. In the turmoil, 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. So we have to go talk to this person. Okay.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Thank you. Ask there's a healer. Yeah.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot.
Mean drinks.
You getting in, or what?
Okay.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Fog is... Oh. Could barely read that. That's good. The loading times are fast. Hoping for the better. Prologue. Nice looking place.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Journal updated. Shadows have since passed. Find the miracle worker in the tavern. I'm almost there. We shall see if the spiritual doctor I've been following is able to help me. Ah, Transcaucasia. An owl flies through the woods, perches on a bough, and watches intently. The wind is whistling, shutting open doors, rushing inside homes through window slits. In places like this, human voices blend with animal sounds. The spirits of the dead penetrate the souls of the living, and evil expands slowly, quietly, producing a plentiful harvest. Where am I? Far from home, in the unforgiving mountains, somewhere in the kingdom of Georgia, which, just like Warsaw, is under the Tsar's heel. I seek a cure, but what I will find I do not know. In places like this, you can lose more than you gain. What's this? Thaumaturge. Ooh. Heart. Perception. This upgrade enables using perception in the dimension. Heart. Same with mind, deed, and word. Cool. I do have 1 point in heart. Belongings. We got the letter, my grimoire. Some money, a revolver, and passport. Okay. Let's look around. Kind of a man walks around with a book? What are you talking about? Proletariatus Buzzola, I think. There's probably gonna be a lot of things I don't pronounce right. I apologize. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work, for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It's already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart.
You guys already got what's yours this week.
Molchat, we're here to keep order and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, T. Nice boots. They warm?
A proud answer, it not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, Also feed it even more. Show no fear. Not looking for trouble, so you're just passing through. We're showing no fear.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your Znami. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
I think we're throwing down. All right, victory conditions. Where enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. Makes sense? The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. I can do more. Oh, this just shows you all of the tutorials. Let's rock. So like I've got two options, quick attack and planned attack. So 5 to 6. This will take him out in one hit, but it's slow. So you got me first with a uppercut to the body. But mine was harder. This is kind of cool. It's kind of like old school Final Fantasy, like turn-based combat. But I like the way it's presented. Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they are planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. So they're going to do precision cut. But that'll take them in the second round. So if I choose that, I can hit him once first. That won't take him out in one hit. Either that will take 2 hits. It'll take 3 hits at least. Let's go with planned. Man, that's body shots. Maybe we can get in a... Oh, nope. So then we do a light hit to take him down, I guess. Oh, a punch right in the nose. That looked more like a heavier hit.
Serge the Ruski is right.
Got a point.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Okay. Bye, guys. Puppy? Pet the puppy.
Good boy.
Okay, you didn't actually reach down and pet the puppy. But we've got a point, so let's take a look at those. On the Grimoires cover, I love saying it like that, there are available, there are thaumaturge points available that you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt salutors to enable further development. Salutors? Heart, mind... Okay. I don't really... perception... I mean, I'm Luckless Love. Oh, there's other things here. Upgrades. You buy upgrades with thaumaturge points in the development panel. Once acquired, assign the upgrades to an attack to apply its effect. Okay. Flaw. Many people have flaws. Pfft, not me. Humbleness was really my only flaw. But only thaumaturges are aware of their existence. These are blemishes on a personality created as a result of a turbulent experience. They attract salutors and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact. Kind of weird, it's blinking like that. With their first salutor. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. That's cool. And what's this? Oh, this is the guy that's following us around. Upir. Eerie intoxication. These look like different skills, so I wonder if we can bring them into combat. Neat. Kind of like Persona. I'm going to go heart because I'm Luckless Lovelocks. Oh, I guess I select this instead. Because we have these? I don't know. Yeah, looks like we have these already. Gamble gives a 60% chance of dealing double damage. Dimension Force Heart. This upgrade adds a point to the Dimension Heart. Okay. Develop that. And now we have available upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. You need to fix that. I like to, when I look at a game, just in case developers watch, I like to point some stuff out that maybe they could improve on. I guess if I mean, double damage. See, I'm of two minds. You could really maximize your damage with a plant attack, or you could take someone out. A quick attack before they can attack, right? So I think I might go... Oh, I selected, I guess. Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm going to upgrade quick attack with that. Guess that's it. Yeah, pup. Can't pet them twice, huh? It is fear that makes you seek solace in fasting, prayer, or penance. Do not give in to fear. Face your sins, your temptations. That must be them. Okay, they're actually praying. They're not drinking, it seems.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
That name sounds familiar.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I believe in his power. I want to see for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Nailed the pronunciation.
Where are you coming from?
Let's talk about how we tracked him down.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Wait, do we have to beat him up again? I'm not at the height of my powers. I'll take on that challenge. We are prideful, right?
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Like a scent hound. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Trace certain Rasputin. I wonder if I have to like remember any of this stuff. It's not. If I do, it's not going to go well. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He's a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Okay.
I'll return to you in a moment.
So I probably have to use that special
Hardly wait.
Thaumaturge view. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Perception objects. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you'll find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms. Unknown, familiar, so we've seen it before, but you're not certain who belongs to. Certain, so we got certain there, right? Are only revealed, and traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around.
What's this?
No luck. Oh well.
Dimension force too low. Word. Trace unknown. The dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Interesting. Oh, there's something here. Mind. Hair cloth. Penitential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. So mind is too low. Oh, I see. There's a path over here, eh?
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
A prayer book. Learn a prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. My dimension force deed is too low, though, but we have that certain trace. Okay. Rasputin's passion. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Haha, Rasputin will remember this. Oh, classic Telltale. Is that like the main? Is that the first
Tell
game
me
that
again.
appeared in? The
Why
Telltale
were you
games?
looking for me?
I feel like maybe Life is Strange had something similar too. Let's ask about the lady in waiting.
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful. I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
Petersburg. That's how you pronounce
years
it?
ago, I attempted to catch a wild salutor, and that
Salutor.
ended
Salutor.
with me losing contact with my first salutor. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
He's like, that's some fucked up shit, man. Another proud answer. Hell yeah, we're proud. Can pay him well.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Look at the veins around his eyes. Jeez.
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Shadow of sins past. Find the way. Thaumaturge sense. Hey, buddy.
I need to get out of here.
Can we run?
What is this sound? Shackles?
I don't hear any shackles. Did you guys hear shackles? Your heartbeat.
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Nice guy. I mean, we've got a pretty sweet jacket, at least. Okay, I'm hearing chains now.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Hi
Will
there.
you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Well, that certainly had an effect on us. I don't know if that's what we wanted. I guess we did want to see more clearly.
Where's Rasputin?
We look better.
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out.
I love this freaking outfit. That's cool.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutor, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
That was the thing in chains, I guess. Salutor.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Okay. Make a full recovery with the help of a miracle worker. Find the person with the flaw the wild salutor is seeking. Then find Rasputin. There's something to read down here. I like to read everything. News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jérôme Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony. This is an interesting time in the world. Followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. I really dig games that kind of have that are like slightly alternate history. I get some coins or something. I also like that. That's a really cool sound for like a Witcher style sense, a Thaumaturge sense. I prefer games that don't have stuff like that, but it kind of makes sense in this context. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objectives will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Okay. There's the coachman again.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Let's look around a bit first, because I don't think this is where... Or maybe this is the guy who's Salutors is attracted to. Using thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know... So it's like the Force. You must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change, and the Upir will appear next to the character. It is pointing me that way, though, eh? Guess this is the exit? Okay. Maybe that is who I'm supposed to... mess with. It's pointing this way, though. Oh, okay. Here. A rag. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscle burn with fire. And no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Certain. Okay. Protective charm made of string, sticks, and feathers. Supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. There's actually two different directions to go in.
What do we have here? What do we have here?
Do we have here?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
A dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling. Dropped a fruit basket and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. Bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Oh yeah, we have another point, huh? Should I go, more heart? Perfect efficiency. Cast perfectionism. Times 7 self-cast makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Okay. Dimension Force Heart. This upgrade adds a point to the Dimension Heart. Maybe it makes more sense to like go wider. 50%, this is fortune, 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. And upgrades word. Thief of Thought reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Restores your focus, 3. Okay. Let's go, word. Oh, I see it. It keeps going past that. I was like, there isn't really a lot here then. What's influences? Reduces focus by 1. Oh, concussion, strong attack. So maybe upgrade it with upgrade strong attack with that. I wonder if we can. Oh yeah, we can take them back if we want to. I think it would make more sense to do fortune with the quick attack. Damage over time. Okay. So this is like off to the side. I didn't see this as a selection, so I guess I'll put gamble on planned attack now. Okay. We go back to the coachman, see if we can. I think that is that's this quest, right? Ah. Shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. The coachman is tired and weary. You had to you had to look at the objects to figure that out. I guess I'm a thaumaturge also. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Manipulate the coachman.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make his fatigue go away for 1 heart.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Got him. Is there like a chance it could fail? Oh, I see. That's in the other. So I guess we're doing this instead. All right.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
We're not going to thank him. Come on.
I see him.
Too proud to thank him.
My Open. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
What are you doing here?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Doom observation. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. Let's ask about the Elder's death.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a salutor.
What do you mean?
The Elder's death. Silly's death was not peaceful. The Elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror. This is a lot like Banishers. I would highly recommend checking out that series of mine after this, if you like this type of story. Let's ask about the ill fortune.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
So it's basically the internet.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
They might be right.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Search Vasily's burned homestead. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bukovac. Alright. Let's follow Rasputin. I guess we're going back. Yeah. So we got the village, burned homestead. We'll follow that for now. Faster than you.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Oh, I love the smell of mystery. Door frame. A destroyed door frame by some miracle. It survived the fire. Thick lines of the wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved sharply as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door. About the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a space that doesn't respond. Fear has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame. Fear of the flames, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Trace unknown, though. There's something else here.
A horrible death.
Place of death. A dried blood stain. It is soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. Did it fall on someone? The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body. The heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Scissors? That's not something you really... That's like a crime of passion, right? It's like... Not something you would plan for. It's like what was around. Something here.
True fear.
A rag doll. A charred rag doll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Vesna. Vesna, the apple. Interesting. Connected. Anything else?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
The woman? Vesna?
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it?
She was nervous, right?
I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her.
Or Vesna was the loved one
She ought to know more about what happened here.
that he was worried about. That probably makes more sense. Same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna's trace. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety and her mind wanders. Lost in the wilderness of fear. Maybe able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, they're back, aren't they?
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Proud answer. Yeah, and I could do it again.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
It's go time. He's just watching? Hold on a second. All right, let's start. These guys are... Okay, these guys seem tougher. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack... Here we go. You must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Diversion reduces focus. Okay. So I guess we're gonna, it's telling me to select the diversion skill. Okay. Oh, I see. Eerie intoxication inflicts damage, restores your health points by 0. Okay. Half of what you've lost. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Bloody penance inflicts damage. The target's health points determines how much damage. Skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Liberum Veto reduces focus, removes all negative states from you. You and your salutor each have your own separate set of skills. Plan which you want to use and give the salutor an appropriate command. Ah, okay, so they do their own thing. Let's do also reduce focus. See how that plays out. The enemy has lost all of their focus and is now in the breakdown state. Great chance to launch a strong attack. Concussion. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. And they're going to... Can I pick them instead? start reducing their focus. But I should probably take this guy out, right? And that's the quickest attack. I might be able to take another action before this guy attacks. Oh, nice. Ouch. Oh, I lost one focus too. I guess this is our focus points. Where are their focus points? Oh, he's vulnerable to a strong attack now. Okay. You are going to... do that. I meant to select the other guy, but that's okay. Like these fights are too difficult. Oh, there's the 1 point. Okay, I didn't see that it was. I didn't really notice that they have one focus. All right. So let's just do quick attack. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done quick attack because it didn't kill him. That's okay. Hold on, can I cancel? Action canceled, okay. Quick attack. And you hit him with the old... not of this world. And I healed a bit too. Looks like. Planned attack. Doesn't matter. Looks like... okay, yeah.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened.
Thanks for helping me in the fight, eh? Back to the village. Talk to Vesna. We also have to find the person with the flaw. I can follow this just fine.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Ha! Here we go again. Oh, I got points. Nice. Your bond is restored thanks to Rasmussen's help. Okay. Let's go another heart. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Oh, action reaction. Cool. This upgrade allows you to manipulate the dimension heart. Okay, I don't really understand what that means. The appear heart. So maximum damage. I think probably put maximum damage on planned attack. you can do. Does the focus, is it just gone for the rest of the fight? Let's see. Just take the one guy out. I wonder... Oh, there we go. So I'm getting health back. It's like healing every turn. Maybe that's the most it can heal at this darker area. Don't let an enemy launch an attack during a fight. Win a fight with full health points.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Get wrecked. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Yeah, that's an observation, all right.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
Something else I can do? Dish shards. Blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste, stupefied, compelled screaming, finger-pointing, and hurting. Frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. So did they dump the body in the fire? Dump the body in that place and then set it on fire?
There are so many words of love inscribed here.
A damaged axe shaft. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice, with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Luca. Yeah, domestic squabbles. I was getting that same impression. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they're out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. So many words of love inscribed here. Luca is a violent man, but he has a sincere love for Vesna. Quarrels are one thing, but he would never commit violence against her, as evidenced by the words written on the shaft of the axe. Man, they're really all about this book, eh? It's just bringing me back to the door, I guess. Oh, okay. Maybe a peer can help.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasilis' burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
I mean, she doesn't want to talk to us. The shaft of the axe bears a distinct trace of Luca. It's identical to the one on the doorframe of the burned homestead. The other guy was bugging her.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
We have to beat him up. It is clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house on the night the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Calm her down and make her feel safe. Oh, I could also give her the little doll you found. Sure.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a thaumaturge. I want to help.
I didn't catch
What
it. That
do
was
you
her
want to
father.
know?
Okay.
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Makes sense, though. That's her doll,
Get
right?
that thing out of here.
Okay. Level up really fast in this. The forest clearing. Is that something I have to wagon to, or? Looks like it.
Again.
Yeah.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished.
that a kitty
know
watching
who's
us in the
attracting
background?
the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Confront Luca. Is Rasputin gonna back us up this time? Or just stand there and watch?
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
Jeez.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one
We thought it
that
was
killed him.
Thaumaturge. Ah.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are.
Let's dance. Ooh, that was cool.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Oh. You get to choose for each encounter, I guess? I'm gonna go challenge. Hell yeah. Oh, neat! Fighting wild salutors. To defeat a wild salutor, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when the wild salutor sends more enemies against you. The bar, okay. Let's go. That's a lot of focus. I guess they're talking about this bar. Doom, Suffering 5. Receives 3 to 4 damage at the end of every round. Max 4 times? Slow swing inflicts damage. Question is, it's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Well, 3, 2.5 to get rid of all the focus. But it's fast. Look at that. Look at how fast we do it. So it probably makes sense to do that, right? Because it's double the damage. And I can't attack twice in that amount of time. Let's do it. I could get a quick attack in because there's a 50% chance it could interrupt the enemy's planned action. I say we keep going though. Because those focus attacks were fast. Bukovac has caused you to enter the suffering state. Have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Yeah, we read the description. So we're taking damage over time, right? 3 to 4 damage at the end of every round. They can do it 4 times. And that's coming up. Doom's coming up again. So reduce focus. It kind of sucks that I can't pick Not of This World because they would have no focus left, right? So target's health points determines how much damage this skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Okay, let's go Bloody Penance then. Ah, you can change your action. Oh no, this is our action. Okay. So that did like half of their health. Interesting. Yeah, so you're really fighting all their shadows. So this guy has only 1 focus. That kind of sucks that you can't set up the big attack afterwards, but it's not that big of a waste. So that will take them out. Good. Oof, another one. Yeah, you're really under the gun here, eh? 20. So if I do planned attack, I probably honestly just should have attacked them. That should take him down, eh? Yeah, I didn't have to do the whole. Oh, I think I did double damage or whatever. I hit that 60% or 50%, whatever.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Taming a salutor. We defeated Bukovac. You defeat Bukovac, the deed dimension salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable. Taming the salutor. Nice.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
And you... why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Oh, wow. Prevent Luca from making rash decisions. Oh, that's cool, because we've got the 2 heart. Remind Luca of the proof that he loves Vesna. Force Vesna to flee. Let's prevent Luca from making rash decisions.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Sharing a village with murderers?
You were the first to spill blood!
It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village.
Maybe that's okay, because they probably... It's going to be tough to live there after this. Oh. They're going to have a rough way forward. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap up this look at the Thaumaturge here. Thanks again to Fool's Theory and 11-Bit Studios for the copy to check out with all of you. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Maybe this is something I'll visit in the future if you guys want to see more. For now, my plate's pretty full, but it's definitely intriguing, and I would revisit it because I love these story-based games. Story-based games, and like I said, it's these like alt history. Intertwining some like mysticism with history is always intrigues me. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.